This is an iTalk 1067 Sports exclusive. Local sports are on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Local sports is presented by Sholo Ford.
The 40, the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown Cougars. Kicks it out for Reisdorf. Reisdorf got the three.
Fastball grounded to third. Backhanded fair ball thrown home.
It's a fair ball. No one covering third and scooting over. Oh, that's Casey Kelly blocked by Greatness.
Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, local sports on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. Presented by Sholo Ford.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Snowflake High School. Camden Smith, Mike Side with Tammy Ellsworth as we get set for high school volleyball action. Actually already underway here at Snowflake in a very loud gymnasium. The score 13-8. The Thatcher Eagles over the Snowflake Lobos right now. Tammy, Snowflake hosting this 2A team that's always a tough team. Snowflake has had a lot more practice, though, than has Thatcher, at least game practice, because Snowflake has played in 11 games already this season versus this is only the second game for Thatcher.
Yep, I was looking at exactly that before the game started, counting up the games. And that makes a difference this early in the season. Snowflake's just seen a lot more touches on the ball and seen more competition in game play. It's a lot different than just practicing.
But right now, the Thatcher Eagles are on top 14-8, make it 15-8 with that kill right there. So right now, Thatcher's showing that the game experience maybe not that important.
Thatcher came out really just crisp and on top of things this game, and they've looked really good.
You know, Thatcher is a team that you say, okay, well, they've lost a bunch of big hitters last year. They lost a bunch of really key players, but here they are again. They've rebuilt, and they are right back in the swing of things.
You know, Thatcher's program is pretty similar to Snowflake's program in that they both have a tradition of being very successful. And so even when you lose some big players, you've got girls who just understand winning, and they go out there and get the job done.
Well, we'll talk about some of the Ace Hardware key players of the game here in just a moment. Tammy, you've had a chance to talk to the coaches and got a chance to look at some of these players. Right now, one of those Ace Hardware key players, though, is Aaron Willis, as we see Snowflake get a big kill here, making the score 15-10. Aaron Willis comes into the contest with 64 kills on the season. She's a gal that can really hit.
Yeah, she really is. I haven't had a chance to personally see her this year, but I expect big things from her. She does lead her team in kills, and I'm sure that they depend a lot on her to get those kills. Another one of their top hitters is number 12, Lauren. Is it Lauren Hunt? Yeah, Lauren Hunt. She does a really good job. She just got that last kill for them, and she hits exceptionally well also.
Hunt, a 6-foot senior. Johnson there on the kill for Snowflake, and we see Snowflake climbing right back into this contest.
You know, you can never count Snowflake out. No matter how big of a lead you have on them, you have to expect that they're going to stay in it all the way to the very end, and that's what we're seeing now.
Well, we're struggling with our score. I'm not sure why, but our score bot is not updating like it should. Our score right now, Thatcher 15 and Snowflake 12. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School, home of the Lobos, host tonight to the Thatcher Eagles, as the Eagles are in front 16-12 as we try to update our score. for you right now. Our data going to our scoreboard, our on-screen scoreboard, doesn't seem to be working, but we'll try to get that figured out here. All kinds of technical issues today.
Number 12, Rainey Draper, a junior from Thatcher. She has a heck of a serve. She scored a bunch of points her first serving turnaround, and this is her second one. She's just got a couple in a row now.
Seen this Draper kid for quite a few years. She was one of those kids that came out of junior high, was already ready for high school volleyball in junior high. A lot of teams would have started her on varsity as a freshman, but she is definitely a force to be reckoned with. We got another timeout here. Snowflake falling behind 18-13 gives us time to talk about our sponsors here tonight. One of those, of course, the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night. Their mobile unit will come to you. With 3 locations in Pine Top, Overguard, and Show Low, contact the Ace Hardware anytime you need a key made. That's the Ace Hardware, Pine Top, Show Low, and Heber Overguard. Also, this game brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College and Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center. They've got a fully staffed emergency department, advanced diagnostic departments, outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy team. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. Snowflake picking up a score after the timeout. 18-14. And we see a new rotation here for Snowflake. It's Janessa Elkins, the junior, into the Snowflake lineup. Thatcher trying to break serve here and a bad pass. And so it comes here to the near side. Finally get a decent pass off and a good hit on the outside hitter there by Thatcher. But Snowflake bangs it right back. These two teams are definitely two of the better hitting teams in the state, whether it's 2A or 3A. And there's a big hit there.
You know, passing is one of the less flashy skills in volleyball, but the rest of your game sure depends on whether or not you can put that ball on target. So Thatcher passing very well those last couple of plays, and it enabled them to get some good attacks in the front row.
And that one looked close, but they say it was out. Snowflake up 21-4, Thatcher up 21-14. This is the first set of a best of 5 contest. And that one sails out.
Number 13 has a really nice swing on the outside for Thatcher. She's been doing a good job to snap those in. That one ended up being just a little bit long.
Caitlin Rasmussen, a junior, outside hitter, 5'8". Junior. Has some hops.
Hitting on the right side as well.
Kind of hard to find any holes in this Thatcher offense. That one sails out of bounds as Taya Baldwin knocks it out, and Snowflake gets a break here. Set to serve for Snowflake is Chandler Johnson. Johnson with that jump serve. And a nice dig, good pass, and a little dink over the top of the block. And that's going to go down for Chloe Lyman, or excuse me, for Michaela Jorgensen.
Michaela's just a freshman, but she's had a couple of older sisters who have also played through Thatcher, as well as her mom. So she comes from a good history of volleyball. I would expect her to be quite a good player as well.
No stranger to the program at Thatcher High School. And so far this game has been pretty entertaining. If you like good quality technical volleyball, you're going to find it here tonight. As there's another one from the Thatcher middle that goes out. That's Taya Baldwin, the sophomore. Just a quick little miscue. 22-17, Snowflake on top. Nice block. Jorgensen goes up, but we get 2 on the block for Snowflake.
Thatcher's setter and hitters are having a little bit of a hard time with their timing and getting a good connection on those balls so that the hitters can get it around the block.
I think Aaron Willis got most of that one. You mentioned Aaron Willis is one of those Ace Hardware key players of the game. Has been an outstanding volleyball player here at Snowflake for the last 3 years as the Eagles take advantage of a quick little soft hitter that time. 23-18, Thatcher on top. Looking to close this game out. Get the first set on the road against Snowflake. But Aaron Willis is going to have something to say about it with that shot there.
Yeah, talk about a power arm swing. That's one thing that we sure have from Erin. You know, one of the things that's fun to watch about her is she's so even keel emotionally. She just doesn't show a lot of emotion. She's just intense and in the game and gets the job done.
There she goes again. She gets the thank you pass and puts it down with 2 hands, 23-20. Lobos cut the lead to 3. Oh, nice dig. It'll be a free ball for Thatcher, though. And Snowflake gets it over. And now Thatcher wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 23-21. Thatcher with a 2-point lead. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guarantee. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School after the timeout. Thatcher comes out. And Snowflake gets a point, make it 2. We're tied at 23. You see Coach Ramage come out on the floor there and tell his girls to stay calm and continue doing what you're doing. And that's going to go down. Nice little shot there by Jorgensen. And Jorgensen didn't get all of that, and I think it maybe took the blockers off guard that time.
Sometimes those mishits by the hitter are your better kills than your ones that they're easier to read.
And that's out. So a tough break for Snowflake. And Thatcher comes away with the win in set #1. 25-23, Thatcher with the winner. We'll step away. We go to set #2 when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
2.5 minutes.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. This is an iTalk 106.7 Sports exclusive.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Low Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Low Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School. Game 2, or set 2 of this best of 5.
Aaron Willis going with the off-speed timing there and threw the block off a little bit. Got a good kill.
Thatcher up 1-0 as they take the first set, or first game of this match, 25-23. But the Lobos jumping out in front quickly on this one, 2-0. Nice block that time by Willis. Oh, great placement. Really nice placement that time.
Yeah, that's a great spot for middles to tip to. Generally, your block is pulling in from that left front, and you've got some open court there on that left side. She did a really good job of hitting it.
And that's just experience right there from Aaron Willis. And we get a net violation called here. Did they have Brinkerhoff in the net? Is that who they got?
Brinkerhoff.
3-1. Snowflake with an early lead here in this set 2 of this 5-set match. Down 1-0. Oh, nice job. Snowflake getting the ball back over. And a free ball here for Thatcher. Let's see if they can capitalize. And a long hit. Snowflake goes up 3-1. Excuse me, 4-1. Rasmussen just a little bit long on that one. Set to serve for Snowflake is Sydney Bauer.
Nice little roll shot from the back row from their libero. Now the rule for liberos hitting is they have to always be below the level of the net. It doesn't matter where they are on the court. If they contact the ball and put it over, they have to be below the level of the net. And she did a good job with that roll shot.
That libero you're talking about, we talked about earlier, the Draper girl. Rainey Draper, 5'5", junior. Standout player here for Thatcher for the last couple of years. And a great hit from the right side by Erin Willis.
Now she can just put the ball wherever she wants to. She saw that open spot down the line and just put it right in the corner.
(5-3) Snowflake. Make it 5-4.
Rasmussen got the kill that time on the outside.
Rasmussen, we mentioned, a 5'8" junior. And a lot of hops, able to elevate quite well.
That set right into the antenna, not much Brinkerhoff could do on that one.
Coach Ramage saying, hey, it's okay, we're all right. Tied at 5. Set to serve for the Thatcher Eagles is Shoot. And a back row set here for Snowflake's libero. And then a kill for Thatcher.
They called her in the net on that attack. So Caitlin Rasmussen in the net on that one.
So point to Snowflake here. And checking back into the Snowflake lineup is Janessa Elkins, the 5'6" junior. Service by Shaylee Chapman.
Janessa is another player that comes from a strong family tradition of great volleyball players. She's been recovering from an ACL surgery that she got in December last year.
Well, and that was set up by Elkins' hit. Thatcher not handling it well, and then we see another great middle here at Snowflake. Chandler Johnson putting that one away. To serve for Snowflake, Shaylee Chapman, 5'5" junior. Defensive specialist and outside hitter here for Snowflake. Nice. Nice hard hit, but an even better block, and now Snowflake jumps out in front, 9-5.
No, Chandler Johnson on that outside block over there is so patient and just does something good with that ball instead of taking it into the net or hitting it out of bounds. She just controls it on that block.
We take timeout with the Snowflake Lady Lobos in front, 9-5 in game 2 of this 5-game match. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School. The Lobos up 10-5. They pick up a point here after the timeout. And that one, I guess it got up in the net, and Thatcher called for 4 hits.
Yeah, Thatcher's just not controlling the ball nearly as well this game as they did in the last one.
Well, Thatcher came out and just went on a big run in the first game, the first set, and we see him struggling here as that one is going to get across for Lauren Hunt, the 6-foot senior for Snowflake. Snowflake. Eagles set to serve for the Snowflake, or for the Thatcher Eagles, Caitlin Rasmussen. Elkins on the dig, and she'll get the hit on the outside, but it's dug by Thatcher. And a block that goes out of bounds. That's going to be a point to Snowflake off the Chandler Johnson hit. 13-6. Snowflake trailing in the game, 1-0, but up in this set 13-7 after that Thatcher Eagles score.
You know, we talked about the difference in the two teams and how much playing time they've had this year. Another difference that we're seeing is the age and experience of the team. On Snowflake, you've got 6 seniors and 6 juniors. Thatcher has just 1 senior this year with 6 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 3 freshmen.
So Thatcher definitely in a rebuilding year, but playing quite well against this 3A powerhouse, the Snowflake Lady Lobos. Up 1 set to none, but trailing in this set 13-8. And that sails long, and Snowflake with another point here, 14-8. I want to mention tonight's contest brought to you in part by Mountain Mobile Auto Glasses. Thatcher gets a big hit off. Snowflake's libero tonight is number 15, and I don't have her on my,
this
roster.
is Ramage, Michaela Ramage.
Okay.
Both of these liberos are very quality players, I would say.
Big hit.
And that's going to be out of bounds off that ceiling.
Nice try at the dig, but it goes up off the ceiling, as you mentioned, Tammy, and Snowflake going to get the win or get the kill here. Willis puts another one down for the Lady Lobos as Caitlin Papa set to serve. And the Snowflake team is saying, hey, it was off the antenna. Coach Ramey says it's all right. Let it go. As Thatcher gets set here. 15-10. Snowflake on top. And that one's out of bounds. 15-11.
Snowflake
15-12.
making a few errors, opening it up for Thatcher a little bit, giving him a chance to get back in it.
Nice dig by Ramage, and an even better little dinker that time by Erin Willis.
She does so good to see that when that's open. Just a great shot.
And again, it comes back to experience, doesn't it, Tammy?
It really does. You know, we try and teach the players to do that when they're younger, but it takes 2 or 3 years to get to where you can see it for yourself, and she's seeing it.
Nice. Big time hit on the outside by Chandler Johnson. And the 5'8" senior puts the Snowflake Lady Lobos up 17-12. Looks like we may have our scoreboard working here tonight. We're only halfway through the second set. Although we need to change the sets. Thatcher's up 1-0. So we'll see if Isaiah can fix that. Thatcher with some trouble on that serve. So a free ball for Snowflake. And rolling across the tape for Alyssa Brinkerhoff. She gets the kill.
That quick attack, sometimes it doesn't have to be a great down shot. Just the fact that it's fast and the other team's still transitioning, you can get some kills on that.
Willis goes for the kill that time, but hits it into the net. Is that set just a little too low, Tammy, or?
Possibly just a little too low. Could have been partly her timing. They're trying to run a quick attack in the 3 position, so we call that a 31. Her timing has to be quick, but she's got to move out to her left a little bit to be able to hit it.
19-14, Snowflake. Thatcher breaks serve here and gets the ball back. Draper to serve. And another tip. But it's dug this time by Thatcher, and Draper gets it over for the Eagles. Willis hammers it down. The block was there, but it was just a little bit off. And it goes out of bounds off the block, so Snowflake up 20-14 over the Thatcher Eagles here in set number 2 and a defensive error.
We're seeing a lot of girls going to their knees instead of moving their feet for those balls. They've got to work on staying on their feet as they pass.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back. Ramage to serve here. And a nice block on the right side by Brinkerhoff. And Thatcher will take advantage of a Snowflake error. 21-15. Snowflake out in front of Thatcher here. Just joining us, this is high school volleyball presented by Sholo Ford. The Snowflake Lady Lobos hosting the Eagles of Thatcher. One of the 2A powerhouses making the trip here to Snowflake. A game that they, oh wow. What a shot there by Lauren Hunt. Hunt she had her armpits up over the net.
To be tall and to be able to jump both. It's a gift.
6-foot senior Lauren Hunt puts that one back into the face of the Thatcher Eagles. Elkins tries to put that one down. Thatcher gets it over, but a free ball for Snowflake. As Hunt, a lazy hit in the middle, and a double hit's called on the Thatcher Eagles. And the Eagles can't afford mistakes here, down 23-15. They lead 1-0, but are in danger of falling, or in danger of losing this second set here. And there's a defensive error. And game point coming up for Snowflake. Shaylee Chapman, the 5'5" junior, set to serve for game point. And in the net, Thatcher. So Snowflake will take set number 2. We're tied at 1 set apiece. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
One that was working. Welcome back to Snowflake High School. Camden Smith along with Tammy Ellsworth. And we're set for set number 2 here, or 3 rather. We're tied 1 set apiece. Thatcher and Snowflake doing battle here at Snowflake High School. Rasmussen gets the first kill of this set for the Eagles.
Actually, that was Jorgensen.
Or excuse me, Jorgensen.
I love the energy of Michaela Jorgensen.
Jorgensen's going to check out. Kaylee Matthijs replaces her and gets set to serve. Nice block. Willis and Brinkerhoff combined on that block, but then Thatcher
got called for a back row attack. That setter's playing out of the back row, so she can't jump up and attack a ball that's above the height of the net.
And this one goes long. Off the swing of Sydney Bauer that time. Thatcher leads 2-1. Set to serve is Engel. And a net violation called on Thatcher, as that hit was long. Would have been an Eagle point, but it goes to Snowflake, and we're tied at 2. Ramage serves this one into the net. Draper set to serve for the Thatcher Eagles. Get a good shot of her jump serve there as Ramage digs it, but not a great pass.
Great pickup on the pancake on that one. Snowflake tried to do it, but theirs hit the floor first.
And Thatcher's going to get the point out of it. They go up 4-2 here.
So Rainey does a jump float serve. There's 2 different ways, or at least 2 different ways that you can serve the ball. She jumps and just floats that ball so that it has a little bit of movement as it goes over.
Chapman catches the top tape. What do you do about that, Tammy?
You hope somebody's standing right there and can get it as it comes off the net. You know, that's one of the changes they made in the rules of the game about 15 years ago to allow for a little bit more play and less stopping of the game. So you didn't used to be able to have a ball touch the net on the serve, but now you can.
And Thatcher wins the point. After a nice battle up front that time, Baldwin finally bangs it home for the Eagles. So they hold service here. Sydney Shoup set to serve. Elkins, soft hit, dug easily. And that one's gonna go down. So they get credited with a kill on that one, Tammy?
Yeah, if the other team can't pick it up and put it back over and it's due to that swing, then she'll get the kill for that.
Caitlin Rasmussen credited with the kill there. And a nice play on the other side as Chandler Johnson puts it down for the Lobos. They are neck and neck in this one. Eagles with a 1-point lead, but Snowflake with the serve. Johnson's serve is going to be a hard one to get up, but they finally do. A free ball for Snowflake. And a long hit. Outside hitter Sydney Bauer hit that one a little too long. Didn't quite get on top of the ball.
I thought that ball was down on Thatcher's side. I think Snowflake might have thought the same thing.
Kind of fell asleep.
Yeah, that one was down.
Yeah, they'll come back with that one there. Eagles with a 7-6 lead. Lauren Hunt to serve for the Lady Lobos.
Blocker's got a piece of that one.
So it'll count. Sydney Bauer. And I forgot to tell you, Tammy, that you're in charge of picking our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, also our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game, and our Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game.
You make me do all the hard work tonight.
So you're the only one that knows what they're watching here tonight, so.
I'm just watching the game.
It'd be unfair for me to call any of these girls out. I would have the wrong ones. Nice tight set game, second set, and Aaron Willis makes the Eagles pay. Boy, anytime Snowflake can get a good pass, they got really good chances of setting up their hitters. They have so many weapons up front.
They did a great job of setting that ball up that time, kind of led her forward towards the net so that she had it good and in front of her and could put it away. That's what you want to see in your sets.
Lobos out in front now 10-7 as Hunt has been having her way with the Eagles. And now the Eagles will break serve with Sydney Shoup, the junior, going down the right side line. Baldwin to serve. Willis has that one blocked, tried to tip it, and we get a net violation.
Those blockers are reaching a little too hard for that ball. Got the top of the net as they reached for it.
Well, you know, if you can block Aaron Willis, you get kind of a feather in your cap, don't you? Don't you get some reward for that?
Sure feels good. Sometimes that's its own reward.
I'd imagine a lot of players are gunning for her this year. As teams with Snowflake on their schedule have got to be thinking about her abilities up front.
You know, if you want to beat Snowflake, that's really going to be one of your keys, is to try and figure out how to stop Erin. And it's not going to be an easy task because she's a really consistent player.
Well, and she's so versatile. If you go for the block, oh, and she hits it out here. That's a rare miscue. We got to stop talking about her because
we're jinxing her
we jinxed her on that one for sure. Lobos up 11-10, but she's so good at, if the block is there, she puts it someplace else.
Yeah, she does definitely have her preferences where she prefers to go to, but she also sees the court really well. So if she's having a hard time getting it where she wants it to go, she'll just move it somewhere else.
Oh, and a miscue for Thatcher up front. Lobos starting to pull away here.
She jumped a little early to try and hit that overset, so she was on her way down as she swung at that ball and just couldn't get it over the net.
13-10. And another miscue. Brooklyn Engel hits that one into the net. Snowflake out in front, 14-10.
Thatcher's going to put a stop to this. They need to get on it right now.
And that one looked like it may have been going out. Thatcher saves it. Maybe a break for Snowflake. Willis's shot is dug at the net. Thatcher gets it over, but gives Snowflake a free ball. And now Snowflake gives up a free ball, and Thatcher pounds it down, but Snowflake able to get it back over. Snowflake unable to get into an offensive rhythm here. And a deep push, and it's good for the Eagles.
That was Maddie Underwood with a two-handed deep tip from the middle. That's a great shot because your defense tends to sneak in on you a little bit, playing in for those tighter balls, and she's been hitting really well. So that corner was wide open for that tip.
Eagles with service. I think one of the other things that's fun to watch about both of these teams is just how scrappy they are.
Yes. Yeah, they do a really great job of playing balls that aren't necessarily in system, so it doesn't have to be perfect pass set hit. They can run out after anything and still keep it in play.
And they're going to give a Willis on that, saying that the Thatcher Eagle block was the last one to touch it. I didn't see that, but I didn't see a lot of...
if there was any, it had to have been fingertips off the top of that block.
Yeah. The dink here. 15-12.
Little miscommunication there between the block and the defense on who was going to get that ball, and it just dropped.
The Eagles trying to claw their way back in, and they've got one of their toughest servers. And Draper catches the top tape, rolls over, and gets an easy one. And it's a one-point ball game.
If only you could learn to do that on purpose, you'd
yeah.
earn an awful lot of points.
Oh, nice swing.
I love to see the hitters keep the ball in front of themselves as they swing. If you watch these girls, the best hits that they get are when they have lots of room with the ball in front. When they're passing that ball and trying to attack a ball that's behind their head, it goes high or long or just doesn't have much power to it. So if you watch, the great hits are all when that ball is in front of their arm and they can put it down.
Taya Baldwin on that last kill for the Eagles. So we're tied at 15. And Thatcher, well, what's the call?
Thatcher thinks it's in. The line judge called it out.
Thatcher got the block, but they say it came out on this near side. We'll have to replay that one and see. Coach Ramage doesn't like the call. Do they have the score correct? That was a... Oh, so Thatcher, I'm sorry, they gave that to Snowflake. I'm sorry.
Snowflake did get that ball.
So 17-15. And a good try at a block there, but not quite extending over the net. That time was Baldwin.
It's really hard to anticipate what that ball is going to do as it comes off the block, so you just got to do the best you can to try and get a play on it.
Yeah, that one looked like it was in the net for Rasmussen. So a 4-point lead now for the Lobos after the Eagles had gained the lead for a moment. Snowflake coming back right at him. Big hit. Nice job. That's Chandler Johnson, a 5'8" senior, and that'll force a timeout from the Eagles. We step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067.com.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back. Eagles will get a kill here. 20-16 after the timeout.
She hit that right into the blocker's hands, but was lucky it was a little bit off to the side of the hands and was able to put it down.
Good looking shot of Sydney Shoup there, set to serve for the Thatcher Eagles. And nice job by Chandler Johnson. (21-16).
On that set, how much she could do with it out there.
22-16. Snowflake looking to close out set number 3 here. Big swing, but it goes out of bounds. Jorgensen trying to hit down the line and just put it a little too far towards the student section. Johnson could serve out here. Draper with a back row spike. Big hit here by.
Now we're getting some nice swings.
That was Hunt, the last one. And Eagles went for that one and touched it, so the Lady Lobos will serve for the set here. Game point, 24-16, and Johnson serves it into the net. Oh, brother.
That is not the coach's favorite play, I'll just tell you right now. No coach wants to see a player miss game point, but then no player wants to miss game point either.
You think Coach Ramage will have something to say about that?
I'm sure.
Elkins with a nice dink that time, but it's called on a lift.
Yeah. Felt like she held on to it a little bit too long, I guess.
Oh, and another service error. This time it's against the Eagles, and that'll give the Snowflake Lady Lobos the third set. So it's 2-1. Snowflake leading it here. We'll be back with more. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Well, we welcome you back to Snowflake High School. Snowflake Lady Lobos are leading 2-1 as Thatcher took the first set 25-23. Snowflake wins the second set 25-15, and the third set goes to Snowflake, and I forget the score already.
I believe it was either 25-17 or 18. I'd give him 18.
And Talicia is saying that it's 18, so we'll go with her recollection. Well, this is our first attempt at volleyball this year. We've done a couple of games in the last 2 years, but we actually have 3 games scheduled this year and hoping to try to make volleyball more of a part of our broadcast. It'll depend on how many people actually watch. And of course, with our technical issues tonight, I don't know how good the broadcast is going to be, but hopefully it's halfway decent and there's some entertaining shots. And I'll tell you, the game has been entertaining. If we've done a poor job of conveying that, that's our fault. But the game's been a lot of fun.
Well, there's got to be at least a few people out there besides me who really like to watch volleyball. So hopefully we've got some viewers.
Yeah, well, I'm missing my girls' game tonight as the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets are playing Safford tonight. So I would love to have that one on TV tonight so I can go back and watch it. But unfortunately, I've got to be doing this one. So Eagles will start off the fourth set with the serve. And it's a good one. The Snowflake's going to give up a free ball here. And the Eagles hit into the net, so Snowflake will break serve and have the first point of set number 4. Into the Snowflake Lady Lobo lineup comes Alyssa Brinkerhoff. And a block by Willis.
You know, the coverage was there for Thatcher. They got a good hand on it, but they just couldn't keep it in play. That was a great block by Willis, all by herself.
And another nice play on the outside that time for Snowflake. Lady Lobos are just so tough up front. All of a sudden they're up 3-0. And I'm assuming, Tammy, that you want to have your best rotation at first. Willis with another kill.
You know, there's a few things that play into how you're going to start your players. Partly you want to split up your girls by position. So usually you have maybe your best middle in the front row, but your best outside hitter is going to start at left back and will rotate up into the front row. So, and then you also, as the match goes on, you're looking at the matchup between your lineup and the other team's lineup, and you might make some changes based on what's happened in the game so far.
4-1. A lead for Snowflake here, and a great serve by the Eagles.
There's Brooklyn angle on that serve.
That one just, and she hit it a little too low that time. She got a lot of top spin on that last one, and it just dove. This time she hits it into the net, so the service error will give Snowflake the serve. Up 5-2 over the Thatcher Eagles in their fourth set of the night.
That was a great little bump set there by Papa.
6-2.
Not very often that you can bump set a quick, but she did it.
You'll have to explain that one to us, Tammy. What's a quick? And
so a quick would be, there's different tempos of the set. Anything where your hitter is coming in as the ball is coming in, It's a one-tempo set. It's going to be a fast one that she comes in to hit instead of waiting for the ball to reach its peak and then coming in. So that hitter was already on the way in, and she just bumped it right up to her.
Johnson trickles one down the net here. Willis gets a block. And Willis hammers it down. Oh, man. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
You know, and she really prefers to hit this other direction, I would have to say. More often she hits that way, but that was a great shot over to the setter's position.
7-3 Snowflake. This one off the block and out of bounds for the Eagles. Scrapping. I'll tell you, I got to think that Snowflake kind of thought, or maybe thought, coming into this one that this was going to be an easier game because the Eagles really jumped out on top of them and maybe surprised him in the first set.
No, I felt like Thatcher kind of came out with something to prove to themselves. I know they didn't play as well as they wanted to last night. They had to travel to Phoenix last night and then traveled here tonight, and that's always hard on a team. But they came out really focused, really ready to play well, and that's kind of not been something they've been able to hold on to throughout the night.
Hunt hits one long, and the Eagles right in this one, down 2, 7-5. And set to serve is Shoup. Brinkerhoff.
That was a great play. Pass, set, and kill. Those were 3 great plays.
Talk about that set. That was a back set that time, and those seem to be a little more difficult.
I think one of the reasons it can be more difficult defensively is you just don't work on that quite as often. You don't work on playing for that right side hit. It's considered a weaker side. Most of the sets are more likely to go to the outside, but teams that can key in and have a really strong setter on, or hitter on that back side can get some really great kills there. Both of these teams like to set that back set.
And another big time hit up front for the Thatcher Eagles as Baldwin gets one to go down. Caitlin Rasmussen to serve, the 5'8" junior. Her jump serve is going to be a good one. Dives down short, and it's a tough one to dig, and so Snowflake on a defensive error. Bailey Powers couldn't quite get there. 1-point ball game. Oh, a nice hit. Hunt knocks it down.
That was a nice play.
Snowflake for so many years has been a perennial playoff team. Coach Ramage doing a nice job with these Snowflake players, and a lot of it's due to the fact of just how many games they play, not only in season, but out of season.
Yeah, these girls are willing to put the extra time in, as is the coaching staff. They play some club, they play City League here in Snowflake, so they get lots and lots of touches on the ball throughout the year. You know, a lot of their families play. They play just for the fun of it, so you see that difference in the experience year after year after year of so many players. They have so much depth.
Yeah, if you're a volleyball player, you almost have to be a year-round player in Snowflake if you want to play. 11-7 Snowflake here. Johnson serve. A back row spike there, and it was a good one. But Snowflake dug it nicely, and we get a net violation called on Thatcher. And a timeout. We'll take it with them. 12-7 Snowflake. This is set number 4. We'll step away. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guarantee. Shola Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School. Lady Lobos out in front, 12-7, as Johnson continues to serve after this Eagle timeout. Thatcher's attempt in the net. Johnson was the one that just about served out set number 3, but had a service error to give Thatcher a shot at it.
You know, it comes down to their passing. Again, like we talked about before, if they're not getting that pass up where the setter can set it, they can't get the attack. They did a better job that time of getting a hitter set up. Got a nice swing.
13-8.
That's a nice pass.
Oh, Hunt hammers it down. That one was almost in front of is this the 10-foot line?
Yes.
Gives you an idea of just how high up she was on that hit to be able to get that trajectory on the ball. Lewis with the big block. Well, Thatcher took the first set here tonight. Snowflake takes the next 2. And Lewis hammers down another one. And a big hit for the Thatcher Eagles off the block. That's Jorgensen on the kill. She'll check out of the lineup. Chloe Matthijs set to serve. And Willis's shot is a little too long that time. But as hard as she swings, I'm surprised more of them don't go out.
Coach Ramage is over here telling his setter to get it just a little bit higher for her. She needs a little bit more room to swing at that ball. Maybe not quite that much room, but she made it work.
Yeah, you saw her slow up on her approach, and that one was set a little too far back too as well, right?
So she had to kind of slow down and stop and wait on it to keep it in front of her. She does a really good job of keeping that ball in front of her and not passing it.
Draper gets that one up, and Thatcher tries to get one down. Good approach. Willis hammers another one down. You know, Erin Willis is 5'11", but she plays like she's 6'2" or 6'3".
She's very athletic. She moves really well, she jumps really well, and she's so powerful.
And that'll be a point for Thatcher as Maddie Underwood gets one in this far corner, or this near corner. 18-11, a 7-point lead here for the Lady Lobos. And Willis with the tip, and she finds the floor.
You know, it's so hard to defend against that when you can swing as well. If she was doing that every time, then they could set somebody right there on defense and be ready to pick it up. But she swings so well, you've got to respect that and stay back on your defense. You can't just come in and be set up just for the tip.
Service error on Snowflake, and the Eagles are going to get the ball back here. Let's see if they can get back into this contest. Every game has been really tight until this one. I think this is the biggest separation between these two teams. Thatcher has a service error. And maybe that long trip and a little bit of fatigue creeping in on the Thatcher Eagles here. Oh, nice hit.
I'm sure that plays a part in it. It is no fun to ride for 3.5 or 4 hours on a bus and then have to go and perform that night.
Taya Baldwin booms one down for the Eagles. And there's just something about a long trip like that, and well, 2 long trips really. I mean, they're 3 hours from Phoenix, 3 hours from Snowflake, 3.5, 4 hours really from Snowflake. So a lot of time on a bus. 21-13. Johnson's shot is blocked.
Great job by the setter to move that around.
Off the ceiling, but Snowflake handles it, and then a missed hit by Jaylee Powers. 21-14. Thatcher trying to get back into this one. They trail 2-1. One of their better servers up, and we get a rotation error against Snowflake. Well, you don't see that very often.
Not sure quite what they did.
I think they were calling Shaylee Chapman out of rotation.
Your front row players have to stay in front of the person that's directly behind them. So right front always has to be in front of right back. Middle front has to be in front of middle back. Left front in front of left back. They can do a lot of crazy things and still manage to stack and stay in front of each other, but sometimes they don't quite make it. Great dig.
Hunt tries to tip one over. Thatcher handles it. And this one's going to go long, and Thatcher trailing by 6 now, 22-16. Into the Snowflake Lady Lobo lineup comes Laney Penrod.
That's a really nice swing.
Sydney Bauer rocks it down the line.
Snowflake has so many girls who can put the ball away. That's always been one of their strengths, is that even though they've got standouts like Erin Willis or Lauren Hunt, they've also got 5 other girls at least who can swing really well.
And a carry's going to be called on Thatcher here. 24-16 game point. Lauren Hunt to serve for the Lobos. Hunt digs this one back up. Thatcher with a chance, and it's in the net. Lady Lobos will take set number 4, 25. I lost their last score, 25 to, what was it, 25-18? Maybe? Not sure. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Well, we welcome you back to Snowflake High School, and that lovely picture there is of myself and Tammy Ellsworth. The Snowflake Lady Lobos win 3-1 here against the Thatcher Eagles, and we take some time now to talk about our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Next time you're in the market for hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear, you'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And we have a young lady here that is going to be our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. But Tammy, talk a little bit about some of the other players that were in the running for this honor tonight, and then a little bit about this young lady here.
You know, Snowflake has a lot of depth. I think they do a really good job. They've got two setters who both did a great job. They've got Lauren Hunt, who hit well tonight also. They've got a great libero in Michaela Ramage. So they've got a lot that were doing a lot for him and had a lot to do with it. But I think we've got to give it to Erin tonight. She just is so consistent, does so well for them, is their go-to player, the one they really depend on to get their kills, and she had a great game tonight.
Well, Erin Willis is mic'd up, and she's with us. Erin, first of all, congratulations on a great night and a win for your team.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about this game. This is a game that you guys kind of a little bit of a rivalry against Thatcher. I understand that there's actually a lot of folks from Snowflake that have either moved to Thatcher or vice versa. So this one means a little bit to you guys.
Yeah, we look forward to this game every year. It's definitely one of the most exciting games that we play every year. They always put up a good game.
Now you do a summer camp at Eastern Arizona College, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Ramage is part of that as well.
Yeah.
And does that add to this? Because you get a chance to see some of these girls at that camp, I'm sure.
Yeah, we play them at that camp too, which makes it even more fun.
So talk a little bit about the win tonight. Obviously, a lot of your teammates contributing to the win. Talk a little bit about them and what you guys did to make sure that you were ready for Thatcher. And also, did they surprise you a little bit coming in that first set? They got the first set tonight.
Yeah, we definitely weren't ready the first set. Yeah, they kind of did catch us off guard. But I think our biggest thing was defense with their tips and their big hitters. Michaela and all the other DSs did a really good job at passing that up.
So when you came out, now you guys have played them in tournaments over the summer, right?
Yeah.
And how did you handle them in the summer?
I think at Blue Ridge, they beat us. It was like off and on during the summer. We went back and forth, so it was pretty even. So
you weren't surprised by how well they played then tonight. So talk about some of the other players on your team that contributed to the win tonight. Any of those gals out there friends of yours?
Yeah, they're all my friends. Lauren Hunt did really good. I love having another middle with me to back me up, and the setters did really good at placement, and Michaela did really good at passing. So did the other DSs, but I think all around it was a good teamwork game.
So on your team, obviously there's lots of great players. Is there anybody that pushes you to be better?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Is anybody on the team that pushes you to be better, to improve week in and week out? Is there somebody that's always kind of on your heels, trying to that you kind of look up to maybe a little bit, or think to yourself, man, they're right there. I got to make sure I'm on my A game.
Usually during practice we play sixes and we make the teams even, so it's pretty competitive, and I always love playing against Lauren because we always give each other a good time.
So you and Lauren have grown. Now Lauren has been on the team. How many years have you started for Snowflake?
For varsity?
For varsity, yeah.
3.
This is your 3rd year. How about Lauren? Do you know?
Lauren, I think this is her first year starting, but 2nd year of varsity.
Okay, so you guys have kind of been seeing each other for quite a while. All right, well, great. Congratulations on the win. Tremendous win tonight. And congratulations on being our player of the game. An outstanding win for your team, and also an outstanding job for you. As you look at the schedule down the road, is there anybody that you're looking forward to playing, or anybody that concerns you on your schedule?
Blue Ridge is really good this year. We're excited to play them, and I don't know. Everyone's pretty good. We're excited for all of our games. I can't think of specifics.
That's well said. What do you think is going to be the key to the Lobos' success this year?
Definitely our talking and our team bonding.
Awesome. Now you have a couple of offers to play after high school. I know you're probably not thinking too much about that, but it's hard not to. Talk a little bit about those offers. I understand Dixie and EAC have both offered. Has anybody else shown any interest, or?
A couple of junior colleges from the Valley I've talked to a little bit, but I'm not really sure.
So both Dixie and EAC have pretty big time programs. Are you leaning one way or the other?
I'm really looking into EAC because I want to be able to go far in the year, and I don't want to really sit. So we might be able to just go to junior college.
You got a real shot of maybe even starting as a freshman for EA?
I'm hoping.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I forget what Coach K's, it was K.
Yeah,
Sherry
it is
K.
Sherry K.
Sherry K, okay. It was Sherry Lunt, that was her maiden name. Sherry K is her name now. So obviously she's had a chance to see you at both at her camp and then also during the summer programs. She's got a gal. I think, does she have a kid that plays on Pima's team or on Thatcher's
She did
team?
play for Pima. She actually plays for Eastern now.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's obviously seen you at tournaments and stuff. When did you start seeing some interest from her and from Eastern?
She texted me this random text, I think last spring, saying that she was really interested, and that's the first time I really thought about it. So.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to watching you down the road, Erin, and congratulations again on a great win.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Erin Willis, our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Next time you're in the market for hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear, you'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. South of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. Time now for our Deemer's glass-shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, the best place to call for quality glass at affordable prices. It's Deemer's Glass at 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN, and there was a lot of big-time hits out there tonight. That was really part of the fun of doing this broadcast. One of the reasons we wanted to do this Snowflake Thatcher game, because we knew there was going to be a lot of big hits. Kind of hard to narrow it down to one, Tammy, but what do you have for us?
Well, you know, there was one that stood out to me in Game 4 where Erin Willis went up to attack the ball, and she tends to like to come cross court, but she cut this one across to where the setter was and just hit it right. You know, it went straight down to the floor. So I thought that was an outstanding play, and that's one that I chose. All
right, so that's our Deemer's glass-shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Next time you're in the market for quality glass at affordable prices, call Deemer's Glass at 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN. Don't forget, tonight's contest is brought to you in part by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics, also Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Best place to get your glass replaced. They've got some incredible incentives, plus they have trained installers and some of the best installers on the mountain. Be sure to contact Mountain Mobile Auto Glass the next time you have a cracked windshield. We want to say thanks to all of our sponsors tonight: Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Heber, and Sholo, the Sunrise Park Resort, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant out at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Subway, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and also Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Don't forget, best place to purchase your next car, truck, van, or SUV is at Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. So Snowflake tonight wins it 3-1. Thatcher taking the first set 25-23. Second set goes to Snowflake, or the next three go to Snowflake, winning 15-25 in the second, 18-25 in the third, and 16-25 to finish off the night. So the Snowflake Lady Lobos will improve their record with another win on the season. I'll take a look at their schedule. They've had quite a run as of late, including a win over a very tough Horizon Honors, which ended up being the Horizon Honors actually was the state champion for 2A last year. And so they are a very tough team. So Snowflake, you know, I think some people were thinking they were going to have an off year, Tammy, but they sure look like they're going to have a good year.
They're looking good right now for sure.
So they improved their record to 7-5 on the season. The Thatcher Eagles will fall to 0-2. This is their second loss. They lost to Horizon Honors last night 3-0, and they lose tonight 3-1 to the Snowflake Lady Lobos. They move on to play Safford at Safford. They'll be glad to have one that's a little bit closer, although they're still on the road at Safford on the 12th. And then Snowflake, who has now 12 games, count them, 12 games under their belt. I don't think anybody else in 3A or maybe even 2A has that many games under their belt. We're going to talk to Coach Ramage about that, why he schedules so many games up front.
8 of those games came in a tournament over the weekend. So they had one of those early season tournaments. Every team is allowed 3 tournaments by the AIA, and so they got an early tournament in, which just gives them a lot more experience early on.
That makes sense. So they will move on to play Tuba City on the 13th. And Tuba City, one of those teams that you never know what you're going to get there. They've got some great players, so we'll see how Snowflake ends up doing there. That game will be here at 6:30, Snowflake versus Tuba City, and then they play Round Valley on the 20th. That'll wrap up our broadcast. Tammy, thanks for coming on board with us. We appreciate your comments tonight.
You're welcome. I enjoy it.
We want to say special thanks to our director and producer, Stephanie Fergozo, along with Isaiah Miller and our entire crew from White Mountain Production Team, the students of Snowflake High School. Talicia has been our audio engineer tonight. We thank her. And we didn't have an in-studio producer tonight because it wasn't on the radio, but we want to thank Ashley Harley, our executive producer back at iTalk 106.7, and also Mickey McGavick. Again, that wraps things up for us. Snowflake victorious 4-1 here tonight over the Thatcher Eagles. Until tomorrow night, we've got Snowflake and Thatcher football tomorrow night. Snowflake travels to Thatcher. We'll have that game for you starting at 6:45 right here on iTalk1067.com. Until tomorrow night, for Tammy Ellsworth, I'm Camden Smith saying so long, everybody.
This has been an iTalk 106.7 Sports exclusive, presented by Sholo Ford. High school football is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.